with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. How are you doing today? So glad we're here together for another story. If you're joining us at 7 here, welcome, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Good morning to you and welcome. And I hope that this time works for some very well. And I hope that everybody else can still catch us at 11 or at a time that is convenient for you for our recordings. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. So glad that you're here with us. And we have a wonderful poetic lullaby today to enjoy. And this one is called Farm Lullaby. So I hope you're ready. I hope you enjoy it. It is written by Jameson and illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN. And of course, we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Yes, another latest from their full catalog. Good morning to you and welcome. I hope you're ready for this Farm Lullaby. Good morning to you and welcome. Thank you for letting us know where you are as always and who is joining in with you. Welcome to Story Time. If you're back in school, some schools have gone back just recently. I hope everything is going well for you, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the school year. And if you've been back a while like myself, I hope that everything is going okay and you are just powering just okay. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. Always a pleasure being here with you. Farm Lullaby from the full catalog of Chronicle Books. I am excited about this one, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for joining in. Here in Oakland, it is going to be a little mild today. We're looking at about 60s. I think it'll be the highest, but so far gray, and I hope that the sun at least comes out later on. How are you doing? How is it where you are? Thank you so much for being here. And as always, if you're joining us later, appreciate you and hope that you have a wonderful time enjoying Story Time. Please always send me those recommendations that you have, and I will do my best to bring them out here to you on Story Time and share them with the rest of the community. Thank you so much for being here. Let us see who is with us this morning, joining us, ready to enjoy a beautiful story. It is not bedtime for some of you, but this book is still a good one, and I hope that it calms you and sets you off in the day with a calm heart. Thank you so much for joining in today. Let us see who is with us this morning. How are you doing today, Sarah and Nathan? Good morning to you out in Illinois. And of course, good morning to you, Amanda West as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Good morning to you. Oh, and Indy, where is Indy today? Thank you so much for joining in. Please do say hi to Indy as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning to you, Terry. And of course, Abraham, how are you doing? Close by in San Leandro. I hope you are having a wonderful time out there. Thank you so much for joining in. And Humphrey, oh my goodness, look at that. Humphrey, my apologies. How are you doing today? Humphrey, Abraham, and of course, Terry. Mulishani Mwewena San Leandro Lelo. Thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate it. Good morning to you. I hope you're ready for this story that we have today. It is a poetic Farm Lullaby. It is written by Karen Jameson, and illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN. And of course, we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely appreciate you. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Indy? Bouncing around today and listening well. Thank you. And happy meow back at you. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to get started with our story for today. And this one is, of course, our poetic lullaby. But before then, just a short message.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Davis. I'm a children's book author, illustrator, and high school art educator. I am the author of 30,000 Stitches, the inspiring story of the National 9/11 flag, illustrated by Sally Warren Comport and published with Worthy Kids # book group. One thing that drew me to writing 30,000 Stitches was the idea that people from all different communities came out to stitch this flag and make it whole again. So I hope that when people read 30,000 Stitches, they remember the power of sharing our stories. When people came out to stitch the flag, they shared their stories, whether about loss or pain or love. We all have stories to tell, and by sharing our stories and listening to one another's stories, we can create a better understanding of each other and create a sense of connection and unity. And this is what creates a more inclusive world. I hope you enjoy your story time with Mr. LaMotta. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Amanda, and welcome back. Yes, sharing stories brings us together, and we have one today right here, Farm Lullaby, and this one by Karen Jameson, and illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN, and of course, reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. All right, here we go. Oh, I just love that picture too. Farm Lullaby by Karen Jameson, illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN, and published and read with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Nay-a-bye lullaby, slowly swaying rockabye. Oh. I hope that calms you already. Oh, nay. Is that a whole sound? Am I doing okay? Naso nose, breathing deep, plodding, nodding off to sleep. Oh, look at those droopy eyes. Oh, sleep away, little one, sleep away. Moo-a-bye lullaby, droopy eyelids flutter, sigh. Oh. Settling in, hoof to chin, milky dreams come floating in. Oh. Doesn't that sound sweet? Yes, milky dreams come floating in. Bye-bye lullaby, woolly lambs curl up close by. Oh, I want to sleep now. Fluffy, puffy, cloud-soft heads snuggling into straw-topped beds. That is so cozy. Fluffy, puffy, cloud-soft heads snuggling into straw-topped beds. Oh, that does sound sweet. Oink-a-bye lullaby, drowsy drapered piglets lie. Oink, oink. Oh, oink-a-bye lullaby, drowsy drapered piglets lie. Sinking in, mud to skin, oozy snoozy drifting in. Oh, Quack-a-bye, lullaby. Downy ducklings hush-a-bye. Quack-a-bye, lullaby. Downy ducklings hush-a-bye. Oh, so good. Resting, nestling, calm and still. Feathers cradled, tucked in bill. Oh. Oh man, this is so beautiful. Peep-a-bye, lullaby. Tiny fluffy bows sleep-a-bye. Huddling, cuddling, dreamers cling, pillowed under mama's wing. Oh, huddling, cuddling, dreamers cling, pillowed under mama's wing. Oh. Squeak-a-bye, lullaby. Blissful barn mice, Betty bye. Squeak-a-bye, lullaby. Blissful barn mice, Betty bye. Quietly, mouse, quietly. Cozy, dozy, overlapping. Tranquil babies slumber, napping. Ah, tranquil babies slumber, napping. Ah, so cozy, too much. Farm-a-bye, lullaby. Field and barn melt into sky. Oh, and who's that? Oh, oh. Moonbeams shine on evening blush. Nighttime's blanket settles. Hush. Oh. Moonbeams shine on evening blush. Nighttime's blanket settles. Hush. The end. Oh, such a beautiful book. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're still awake out there. This was indeed our farm lullaby for today. A poetic one indeed. I love it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to the author, Karen Jameson, and illustrator, Wednesday KIRWAN, and of course, the publisher, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. This one is coming in from their full catalog. I hope you enjoyed it. Please find it at your local library, find it at your school library, and wherever else that you get books. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is always a pleasure to read books together and enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I hope you have a new book to add to your sleep routine, and just beautiful, beautiful indeed, reading it to each other and sharing that one. Thank you so much for being here. But please do not forget, we still have Friday coming, and we're back with another exciting story. And this one is The Fox and the Forest Fire. Yes, this one is a story of resilience. As we know, here in California, especially in fires all over, even around the world, Australia, so many places, and sometimes even places that we don't talk about, but fires are raging. And how can we make sure that nature is safe? How do we make sure that our animals are safe, that our ecosystems are maintained? Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Join me for that one tomorrow. I guarantee you it is a Good Friday book. It will leave you feeling pushed, pumped, and ready to go and do something out there. Thank you so much for joining in today for this farm lullaby. If you're going to school, I hope I did not make you sleepy, but made you calm, and hopefully you go and enjoy the day on a calm heart indeed. Thank you so much for being here. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. Go out there, make a difference. Every little thing that you do matters. Thank you so much for joining me on Storytime today. Let us see one more time who is joining us this morning on Storytime. Amanda West, one more time. Thank you so much for joining us, with Sarah and Nathan out in Illinois. I am glad you are here joining us and enjoying that story. I wish you the very best today. Thank you for being here. And of course, Indy, not forgetting you. Hopefully you're settled after that beautiful, beautiful lullaby. Thank you so much for joining in. Meow, meow, meow. Enjoy your day. Thank you for being here. How are you doing today? One more time. Abraham, and of course Terry. Oh, and I'm not forgetting you, Humphrey. Thank you so much for joining in today. Appreciate you. I love it when we all come together to read a story and enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining in. I wish you a very, very wonderful day indeed. Enjoy it out in San Leandro and wherever else you will go today. Good morning to you, Rocco, Clay, and Chriselle, joining us from Long Beach, California. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Rocco, I wish you a lovely day at school, and Rocco and Chriselle and Clay, I hope that you have a wonderful day too in whatever else that you are doing. Thank you so much for being here. Farm Lullaby was our book for today, written by Karen Jameson and illustrations by Wednesday KIRWAN. I hope you have nothing but a beautiful day. Yes, life sometimes will throw us some things that, will be hard to deal with, but I know that we can do it, and together with love, we can power right through. Thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a beautiful day, and I hope that you find something that makes you smile today. And I hope that this time together on Storytime gives you a platform to go out there, enjoy the day that remains for you. Thank you for being here. I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. But please, if you feel like another reading, please do join in at 11. And for those joining us at 11, welcome to Storytime. Good morning to you. Ellen Edwards, always a special shout out for you. And good morning to Baby Bia out in Seattle. Everybody that is joining in, much love from me. I will see you again tomorrow with another exciting story. Much love. Bye-bye.
I'm Meenal Patel, and I am an artist, designer, and the author and illustrator of Priya Dreams of Marigolds and Masala, and you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be